1977. I think Disney was a bit strapped for cash, because in a movie featuring an animated dragon, they were actually at first going to have the movie featuring no dragons. It was just going to be an imagination, and they actually have to lobby for it to be included. Man, it was really a low point for Disney back then, I guess. This is Pete's Dragon, not the remake, the original. So, Pete. He is an orphan, as you are, and he is on the run from his evil caretakers, which I think are supposed to be rednecks from the Appalachians, who have apparently chased him all the way from there to Maine. You go figure. They really wanna have him back with his bill of sale and all that stuff. Pete is, however, not alone in his efforts to escape from the horrible rednecks. He has a dragon, a Don Bluth 2D animated dragon called Elliot. Elliot is big and he can, turn invisible at the drop of a hat when he so chooses to. And he always chooses to do that whenever it suits the plot. We will come to find out. They arrive at the small town of Passamaquoddy at the coast, and he causes all kinds of shenanigans and mayhem and chaos with his invisible dragon. But he also comes across a slightly drunk lighthouse keeper called Lampis, who is played by Mickey Rooney. He lives there with his daughter, who misses her husband, who is believed to be lost at sea. Pete hopes that he might, be able to become a part of the family. However, we have an evil doctor that is coming to Passamaquoddy, and he finds out that the dragon exists. He also finds out that dragons are magical, and the stuff that they are made of can be made into lotions and potions and all that good stuff. You can basically build an entire pharmacy out of this dragon. They just need to whack him first. Highest on my priority list in this movie was whack the fucking dragon so we can get this movie over with. Jesus Christ. I've seen this movie a number of times when I was a kid, and I thought back then it was just so corny and it was so hokey, and it featured about 567,000 songs, and I hate every one of them. They are so long, they have nothing to do with the story, and they are tedious, and they are especially the song about if Lampis had seen a dragon or not, or he was just wasted. Whew. The only thing really redeemable about this one is the villain. He is a great, amazing, fantastical, mustache twirling, top hat wearing, cape enthusiastic guy who seems to have the time of his life in this role. It's a really good one. And I wish him all the luck in the world in killing this fucking monstrosity, because Disney, in all its glory, has made dragons uncool. Dragons are maybe the coolest thing that has ever been created by fiction. However, Disney was very fast to tore this down in the same way that Stephanie Meyers tore down the coolness of vampires. Even though they have actually been able to, make dragons cool again. This movie is just so long. It features so many over-the-top characters that it just seems to be that gosh darn happy to be there, and God, I want to strangle all of them. Usually I kind of enjoy these over-the-top performances, but not in this case. Everybody just felt like they had one character trait which has been, turned up to 11. Every single one of them. And the movie also clocks in at over 2 hours. 2 hours! For this? For this? Are you mad? Have you completely lost your mind? The villain is a lot of fun, and he has maybe the only song I can stand in this movie. But apart from that, this is a pretty horrid movie. It's not terrible. It's just very lame. It's just very hokey. It's so corny, and you just don't care about Pete because he's just an over-the-top nice kid. He doesn't have anything else. We have given no reason to like him at all. The lack of focus and the lack of direction also makes this a pretty hard to watch movie. I really don't like Disney live action movies, I should say. And the movie's lack of direction, its bloated runtime, the bad songs. There is just so much to dislike about this one. I'll give this movie 16 points. I guess this movie has its fans because they still talk about it, and they even made a remake about it. But for me, this is just a very corny, forgettable movie. There is the occasional good line and there is the occasional good performances, but this is severely lacking in almost everything. Well, that was Pete's Dragon. Maybe once I'll get to review the remake. Well, until next time, I'll see you from Well So and So, where I will be reviewing well such and such. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much.